Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gifted Since 92. And I'm here to talk about Ciara. Ciara just released her new video and new single, Level Up. I will be honest with you, people have mixed reviews about this record. But this record, to me, being a Ciara fan and being a supporter of Ciara, she's been out here for 14 years, okay? She's been out here doing her thing. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Of course, you're going to have bird chirping people. You're going to have naysaying ass mofos. But I tell you what, I feel like at this current and even at the state of Ciara and her music career, I'm telling you and I'm being positive. And like I said, I've analyzed, from my recent video, what I've explained about how Ciara, regardless of what people think about Ciara, regardless of what people say about her music or not, they don't support her. That's not the issue. I already know about that. I'm good with that. My issue is when you have artists and certain artists that have grown, and especially artists that people have grew up with, because of course, like, people have grew up with Ciara, people know all her hit records. But I know how, to me, it's been a bias towards her too. And as I explained in my last video, when I said, when Ciara puts out something different, and when she puts out something that is not the typical what you hear on mainstream radio, because it's garbage as fuck, because I already know. And then also, it's like with Ciara, she's coming to her own artist. She's not 18-year-old Ciara. Okay, she's 32-year-old Ciara, so you already know. So it's like Ciara, this Level Up song, slayed. The song is a hit. I don't care what nobody says. It's a hit. It screams a hit. You know why it screams a hit? To me, why it screams a hit? Because I'm going to tell you something. This record is a dance record. It's a dance record with a club type feel, and it has a little bit like that go-go, a little bit, kind of like a little bit of go-go flavor. And then I can hear this record popping in the clubs, like dance clubs and stuff. But also, the way Ciara executed the record, the way how she sings on the record, and the way Ciara delivered that record, she brought the record to life. The record screams, I see Level Up. I see how, she's out here with her dancers and they're leveling up. They're dancing with high, fast-paced choreography. They're going in for the kill. What really seems to it's really interesting how some people, like I said, the ones that have been Ciara fans, that's fine, that's not an issue. Never been an issue. The ones that never followed Ciara's career as a artist and as a musician, that's fine, because like I said, I've said everything on my video. I have bared it all. But the issue is Ciara is not so much of Ciara. It's because of the lack of some people. Like I said, they can listen to who they listen to, that's fine. But it's like with certain artists, they don't click with certain artists, and that's fine. Like I said, even that says with me too, because I don't click with certain artists. But I have to be honest, I can appreciate what they're doing. I can hear, even for a record, like I can, vibe to a little bit. But as an artist overall, I don't vibe with like what they're putting out, and that's fine. But see, with Ciara, I feel like Ciara, like I said, for her to make good music, she always made good music. She always has made good music. And she put out solid albums. It's just this, like I said in my video, you look into my C Squad rant video. I've said it. I said, look, never want to see this girl shine. And it seemed like with her, because I will always be a Ciara fan. I don't care what, nobody can tell me nothing. I will always be a Ciara fan. Because I've been there for Ciara. I have supported Ciara. I really have put into my investment in supporting her. It's not an issue, but my issue that I have, you have some of these drag mofos, they don't want to see certain artists shine. Then that's all good. They not your cup of tea, but I'll tell you what, they're making noise. But see, talent, The lack is the talent. It's the lack is the talent, and it's the talent that's not being pushed to the forefront is lacking. It's not so much about talent. The talent is there. The issue is the talent isn't getting pushed forward. See, nowadays, you got artists nowadays, like I said, anybody can put and sign an artist, anybody from a YouTube video. Oh, okay, there you go. We'll give you a record deal. Hey, it happened. But at the end of the day, you know, and I'm going to tell you something. I ain't never been a person that follows the crowd. I've always had my own mind who I listen to, because I grew up listening to a variety of records. I listen to old school 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, R&B people, and you know how I'm so fucking dedicated that I support my black artists. I'm not here for that shit, because I know. Because all these people that I have grew up listening to, including Ciara, and for Ciara to put out a record like Level Up, icing on the cake. That record is like, it's no different from me listening to Get Up. It's no different from me listening to Ride. It's no different from me listening to Goodies. It's no different from me listening to 1-2 Step. It's no different from listening to Oh, and like, it's no different from me listening to her high paced records. Sweat. That record, and I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna get on y'all asses about, not get on y'all. I'm gonna spill y'all some info on that record. Cause see, when Ciara put out that record, that was before the Ciara self-titled album, cause she was like doing the One Woman Army era. So it's like when Ciara put out that record Sweat featuring 2 Chainz, that record goes hard. It goes off. Like, that record, I still fuck with that shit. That record really should have been like, yo, that record Sweat, the way the bass, the way it goes in, it goes hard. Ciara have always put out bangers. Ciara have always put out bangers. She always put out up-tempo records. She has up-tempo records. Banging Up from the Evolution. That's right, from the Evolution. Like, let's not act like Ciara never put out no up-tempo record. But for Ciara to put out a record like Level Up, I can see why she put that out. Because it gives a reminisce of a little bit of what she's been bringing to the table. It kind of gives me a little bit of Get Up a little bit. And gosh, I can't think of another record, but it gives me a little bit of add of, like, just a little, like, Get Up in 1-2 Step, but it's kind of like, it kind of gives me, like, it's a little more of that pop side, which I understand. But see, the thing is too, she kind of bring back a little bit of that, like, give you a little bit of R&B in there. You know what I'm saying? So she's playing with her sound. She's experimenting with Level Up. And I can appreciate Level Up for what it is, because like I said, whether people like the song or not, guess what? People gonna like it and people fuck with it. For people that don't fuck with it, that's fine. But for some of these people, for some people to act like Ciara never grew, Ciara never evolved as an artist. No, she has evolved. It's because mofos haven't fucking did their part. They never supported her. You never support her. You never bought a Ciara album. When you buy a Ciara album, let me know. Let me know. And not that, like I said, I'm not here to, like, dictate to you to listen to Ciara. I'm not here for that. But it's so called, and of course, because we got to deal with these bird chirping mofos, so duh. I got to deal with them hating ass mofos. Of course, that applies for their asses too. So I'm not going to show no mercy on their asses anyway, because they've been talking ish about her since day one. Ever since Ciara came out, since day one. Since when she debuted her debut album, since day one. But I've noticed how when she puts out something that's so different, she got everything. And even when I looked at other people's perspective and say, well, Ciara, she got the whole package. She could be more a potential to be a huge star. Ciara already been that. Ciara, see, that's what I'm saying. The issue is all the stuff Ciara has been through. The way how the business and especially doing music, the way how Ciara was treated, you know, in the music business too. And I'm not sitting up here like, well, dag, I didn't see her go through what she was going through during the era of her 4th album. Go look it up. You know, and even, like I said, that was like, yo, she had to put money in her fucking finances to fucking push her album out, to get her album out, because she didn't get the support. She didn't get the investment. She didn't get none of that. And even when she put out the 3rd album, that's when it started going after the 2nd album. She was having issues with a former label. Like her direction, her creativity, her vision. And some people wanted her to put her in the box. But any other artists, like I said, they grew, they evolved, they experiment with their sound and their music. So what's the difference with her? And for her to stay urban, I don't want her to stay urban all the time. She can switch it up. She can switch it up. She can go urban and pop. And I'm good. As long as it's quality, I'm good. And people, they like to prefer her on urban. That's fine. But you just want to count her out because you know, she like I said, you just want to count her out because, you know, she, you know, like I said, want to talk about, oh, because she wanted to experiment with her music. Oh, well, she's abandoning her pop audience. Oh, well, that's why she's not doing well, because she abandoned her pop audience. Oh, well, her pop. Well, I tell you what, with some of these urban audiences, y'all better step it up, because I don't think y'all doing y'all fucking part either. Especially y'all so-called talking about, oh yeah, we need more support from black artists, you know, doing music. And when they do put something urban, some of them y'all still don't pay attention to them. It doesn't even matter to me at this point. I'm like, fuck, you do what you want. I don't care. I like your music. I fuck with you. I don't care. You look, as long as it's quality, as long as you put out something that I can listen to, that I fuck with, that I like, I'm gonna fuck with you. I don't care who you are. I'm here for music. I love music. I love Ciara. I will be a Ciara fan forever. And just because somebody don't like her, it don't bother me. But what bothers me, and yes, it does bother me a little bit. It really does. Her ratty ass, hating ass, ratty ass naysayers. Her hating ass, because them the ones that you look at other female artists, look at what they're doing. And even what they've said her countless times. Oh, Ciara, you know, she ain't gonna put out no more music. Oh, another female artist is gonna take her place. Who? Y'all been saying that for the past how many eras? She's still here. She's still doing her thing. So that's why I got respect for her. And any artists that keep doing what they doing, they don't give a fuck about pleasing everybody. You're not gonna please everybody. And that's okay. Because I tell you what, for me, listening to music, and I appreciate music, I said, yeah, it's going, and I don't really see, and to be honest, it's so terrible because nowadays music is garbage. I keep saying this, it's so garbage. It's so terrible. You know? Very terrible. What I hear ain't shit. Ain't shit knocking, to be honest. But that's why I listen to the artists that I grew up with. During the 90s R&B, you know I love 90s R&B. I grew up all of that good stuff. I still play their stuff. Their stuff is 10 times way better than some shit some of these artists are putting out, because I know that they are following the trend. But when you don't experiment and when you don't put your own sound, of course you will be similar to so and so and whatever. But it's like, I feel like there's lack of talent not being pushed. There are plenty of artists that are making good music besides your favorite artist, because I know besides your favorite artist, I know how some of them motherfuckers talking about, oh, my favorite. Okay, girl, okay, girl, okay, all right. But I looked at how it's so disturbing, you know. And then it's like, when I listen to other artists besides Ciara that I love them equally. I will support them forever because I've got their albums. I've done my part. I've got their albums. I've bought their albums. I have bought their albums, and I was satisfied. But that's the issue. The way it's like, I'm concerned for R&B and hip hop, especially for the black artists. because that's the genre that they created. They started it. But no, when you have these, like I said, all this other stuff going on, it's almost like you don't even, it's like, come on, how the hell you started something, but you ain't, and you started it, and you did it, and you built something, and somebody else taking over. Which I won't name a couple of them other, but like I said, but I looked at how it seemed like black artists, it's really been through this, and it really, to me, it's up to people to support the black artists. But see, that's all good, because I always be positive anyway, about positivity. I'm here for everything. But I've always have said, my artists that I have supported since day one, I will not. I be damned somebody tell me, oh, you listen to who you listen to. Oh, yeah, I don't listen to her. Oh, I don't listen to them. Okay, fine. You listen to who you listen to. I don't care. I'm not barging in your mentions talking about you, talking about, oh, you listen to song and stuff. I ain't got, see, the ones that say that too, they be the ones that be interested. They want to try to talk about, oh, they don't like other people's music, but they be interested. And some of them try to act like more artists can't coexist, especially with female artists. And I know about with female artists, I know it's always been this, oh, she ain't gonna be like, girl, bye. You pressed because somebody getting their shine? Girl, bye. I'm not pressed. I couldn't be pressed. Because for me to be pressed over somebody else that's doing their thing, especially you put out good music, because I don't care who you are. You put out good music, you're going to be a fan of mine. Well, I'll be a fan of yours. Well, vice versa. I will, like I said, I ain't never had this mentality like, oh, because I got a collection of people, a collection of CDs that I have. I listen to whoever I listen to. But I looked at how with Ciara, people be so concerned about Ciara's music career. But I tell y'all what, y'all mofos, y'all didn't do what y'all supposed to do. That's the fucking issue. You so worried about her career. You so worried about whether she gonna be able to grab people's attention again. You need to do your part. You need to do your part. If that's the case, y'all need to go out and buy her albums. Y'all need to go out and support her when she hit the road. Because I have, and I'm not bragging, but it happened, and I will continue to do so. Because if you said all kinds of stuff like, well, Dad, I don't even like, well, I'm concerned about her career. I get concerned about her too. But I know, as being positive, I said, look, she'll always make good music. I always support her. I have no issue. And I'm going to tell you something. The motherfuckers talking about, well, she ain't got nothing. Okay, tell you what, when she go out and when she mother effing put out this new album, I'm going, and I will do my part. Because I will. I'm not having no fucking discussions. There's nothing. You can't tell me nothing. It's almost like at this point, whether you like her or not, that's fine. The same thing with other artists. People gonna put their art, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And it's okay. But for you to dictate to people and try to dictate someone else's, like how they're not gonna be able to do records anymore. Ciara would have had that mentality. We wouldn't even hear Ciara anymore. We wouldn't even hear her. But now Ciara really does care about her the way how she puts out her music, because she wants to bring something different to the table. That was the case, we wouldn't even have a new Ciara album coming out. All these people talking about be so concerned about her career. Well, guess what? You need to do your part. That's what I'm saying. And also, Ciara pretty much, like, it's like with her, she ain't never said, like, to me, being a Ciara fan, I've said it in my last video, I never had an issue supporting her. That's my girl. She'll always be my girl. I'll always support Queen. I will always support Queen. I tell you what. But see, that's how I know that for her to still make music, it's like, it's boring out here in these radio music streets. It's boring. There's no flavor. There's no excitement. And there are plenty of other artists that I also support. I'm ready for their new stuff, so you already know. But I will be making new videos anyway, and I will update my channel, and I'll push to make new content. But I feel like at this point, I feel like I said, it's gonna be, like I said, people gonna really, really push themselves. But as I said, what I've said, I'm tired. I get so tired, But like I said, You do your part, it's all good. So yeah, guys, just let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Share your thoughts, your opinions below. So that's my little, new video. And stay tuned on the next episode of Consist 92. Peace, Dragon Ball Z reference.